Good morning, everyone. Welcome back again. I'm back. If you missed the two videos yesterday, I'm back. My hand is better, not at its best. It feels worse than my left hand ever has. As a right-handed person, you might know what that means. I don't know. I don't know how other people feel. My hand feels different, okay? I'm trying. So, yeah, my hand's healing, but it is out of the cast now, which is the biggest improvement. And now I can play games. And I gotta tell you, playing those two streams yesterday felt great. Not just because of getting back to it and stuff, but also just I really like this game. Like, that's why I started the league. So being able to play it again is fantastic. It was very difficult to try and do that inside my cast, with my cast. So I'm back, I'm playing. Here we go. It's the last day for Season 9, Round 3 of the Solo Crisis League. So that means as long as we finish this game today, we'll be included in the results. That's awesome. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to pull that off, but here we are. I realize that is still on. I'm going to turn this off. Bye. One of the things I used to use a little automated thing for social media stuff. You know, shut down. So now it's just kind of floating around there, but it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I removed it. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, we're just trying to finish off Season 9, Round 3 today, and I had the choice between two heroes as usual. I gotta say, it was a pretty tough choice this time. Here are the thoughts. I ended up going with Kyle Rayner, but it was pretty tough. So here's the idea. In the first game I played was with Constantine, and if the game's anything like that game was, Swamp Thing would have been the way to go. Reason being is that there was no A City Destroyed, so I could have just left all of the locations in the lineup and then saved some room within my deck every couple turns, as well as maybe bought some other stronger cards if need be, without weakening my deck and with still having access to those locations via Swamp Thing's ability. Unfortunately, if it's like the second game, I had a large, kind of unmanageable deck that just floated through on and off in terms of what's what I'm looking for. In terms of its rhythm, its consistency. It was kind of a little up and down, up and down, up and down. And so in that case, Swamp Thing wouldn't have been great. I mean, I would have kept those locations available to me, but when we got hit with something like A City Destroyed, I would have had to buy these locations all over the place before losing cards over here in the hopes that they get through that large deck before I get to use them. That was weird. Okay, sorry about that. So that's why I think Swamp Thing would be bad in that second game we had. So I looked at Kyle Rayner, and he reads, at the start of your turn, you may reveal the top three cards with, you may reveal 3 cards of different colors from your hand. If you do, discard your hand and draw 5 cards. That's great, because think about the beginning of the game. We're going to have weaknesses from This World Is Ours. We're definitely going to have starters because of the Outsider. So that's 2 colors right there. If I play one other card type, one other color card, we can discard that hand and draw a new one if it's like no good for us. I mean, at that point, it's probably a vulnerability and a weakness is 2 of those, so that's not great. So besides the beginning of the game, in the late game, if it ends up like that second game, that Raven game we played, where you have that unmanageable deck, Kyle Rayner can shuffle through that deck much faster by using his ability, and then get the cards we need for crises faster than we would normally. That's the plan. We're going with Kyle Rayner. He's just, I'll say it again. If it's anything like the first game, Swamp Thing would be great, because I wouldn't have to buy those locations. But if A City Destroyed comes up, if I have an unmanageable deck, Swamp Thing could really, really hurt me. So we're going with Kyle Rayner in the hopes that we can use him to shuffle through the deck quickly and use the ability to get rid of weaker hands if need be. It is Crisis 3 of Heroes Unite. Heroes Unite's a nice, strong base deck, and Crisis 3 is a nice and difficult Crisis, so it's a fun combination. I really like this setup. But we're starting with This World Is Ours is in play. When you buy or gain a villain from the lineup, gain a weakness, as I stated earlier, and then the Outsider means we cannot get rid of starters. So we're stuck with these punches and vulnerabilities until we take care of the Outsider, but we will. We'll get there. Now, to beat This World Is Ours, we do need to give up 4 heroes. That can be a bit tough. in this particular setup because the 4 heroes are probably going to be expensive. There's not a lot of cheap heroes within Heroes Unite and Crisis 3. There's a lot of really good ones, but we have access to Frankenstein as well, which we will use a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. What am I doing? I still need a lineup, don't I? Let's get that lineup going. Tarot cards. That's good. We can use that early on to get some VP to feed Frankenstein when he eventually comes up. Porthole of Nowhere. Nice, good defense card. Legion and Flight Ring. This is a lot of equipment. Shadow Thief. Okay, a villain. That makes sense. And Frankenstein right away. This is looking good. Looking good. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4 power. We're going to go ahead and get Porthole to Nowhere. Normally, I would get a kick on that first turn if possible, but Porthole to Nowhere, I mean, that's the same as a kick with a defense ability. Yeah, that's the one. All right, cat-like reflexes. 1, 2, 3. Now, actually, I was considering cat-like reflexes because then I'd have an option basically whenever I got attacked, but we're not getting attacked anytime soon. So I think I'm going to go with a kick just for the power. Don't want to get Shadow Thief yet because it's just going to put a weakness in my deck, and I don't want that either. So now we have 2 different colored cards we bought. We bought an orange card and a gray card. We also have a yellow card. We have 10 yellow cards. So we could start using Kyle Rayner's ability pretty much any turn as long as we start drawing them. Not this turn, obviously. All right, 3 power. I'm going to go ahead with Whirlwind because Whirlwind, you know what? No, that's kind of a waste. I'm going to go kick for the power. But I am going to get Whirlwind soon. Reason being is that Whirlwind's going to allow us to basically redraw our hand even in situations where Kyle Rayner isn't usable. And that's nice. So like this is an instance where we could use Kyle Rayner's ability, but we don't really need to. This is a good hand. 2, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna go ahead and get tarot cards. It's only 1 power, I know, but it's gonna start getting as a VP. And when we get to 7 power, we'll get Frankenstein. And when we get Frankenstein, the world is ours. Oh, well, this world is theirs. Ours? I don't know. We're gonna win the game with Frankenstein. That's the idea. We can also lose the game of Frankenstein. That is possible. But it's far more likely you'll lose without him than you will with. He is a linchpin of this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to get both of these. It's a gray card and an orange card, so I can start using Kyle. It's going to contribute to using Kyle Rayner's ability. And that's why. I want to replace things that aren't, starters. All right, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to get rid of Shadow Thief, which does get us a victory point, but also a weakness. With our remaining 2, we will buy Whirlwind. All right. My next goal here is to get Frankenstein. I want to start getting rid of villains, gaining Frankenstein. I do like there's a defense card here as well as Hero of the Future. That feels good. Plus, we've already bought 1 defense card, so having 2 plus Hero of the Future is a nice little early game combo. I really want to build a deck where Hero of the Future is like the star of the show, but it's so hard to do that when you have an option like Starbolt within the same set. New card coming out. We'll use tarot cards to get 1 power and 1 victory point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll go ahead and get Hero of the Future as well as Savagery. New card comes out. Another villain, huh? We're going to use Whirlwind because this is a weakness and a vulnerability in here, so we're going to discard this. And you can draw 4 new cards. I could have used Kyle Rayner as well, I guess, but I like Whirlwind. I guess it probably would have been better to do Kyle Rayner now that I think about it. Because then I would have drawn 5 cards and would have had just a 1 power one, but that's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We're going to get Black Orchid to feed Hero of the Future. I really do want to stack up on those defense cards and make Hero of the Future a more viable option. I'm hoping that I can do that. We'll see what happens. It's the first one we've had this game with like a stacking ability, so that's always good. I think Battering just came out. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw a card. 2, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to go ahead and get rid of Dr. Savanya, which gets us a victory point, but also a weakness, and we'll buy Battering as well. Ah, Nightmare Nurse, good to see. Good to see. All right, 1, get a victory point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go ahead and get Nightmare Nurse and move on. You know what? No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Nightmare Nurse. Come on. I was considering getting a kick and getting rid of Manhunter, but I'm going with Nightmare Nurse. Blue Lantern Powering. Didn't even see that one the last 2 games. Glad it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could spend a VP and get to 6, but I'm going to just stop at the 4 and get rid of Manhunter. Another VP. Gain a weakness. Card comes out. It's another villain. Okay. We've got 3 cards of different colors, so we're going to reveal those from our hand, discard our hand, and draw 5 cards. So I had Whirlwind available to me, but I also had Kyle Rayner's ability available to me, and Kyle Rayner's is better because we're now locked into that +1 power 1 card. I really want to get to 7 so we can get Frankenstein. We start getting some villains or Frankenstein, we'll use Kyle Rayner's pretty much every turn because we'll have a good mix of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. We're just going to get Frankenstein. I could spend a VP and get 9 and get both of these instead. But I mean, I've already said it a few times now. Frankenstein is the goal now. That's another ring. Okay. Another ring. All right. We could 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability. We've got an orange, a yellow, and a green. Discard our hand, draw 5 new cards. If anything, it'll just get us to Frankenstein faster. All right, draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We'll go ahead and get Orange Lantern Power Ring. And a new card will come on out. Teleportation I don't like. Not a card I want. Not for Crisis. Tarot cards will get ourselves a victory point. Got, what, 6 of them floating around over here, so that's good. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. We'll use that to say goodbye to Killer Croc. Get a victory point and a weakness. And I gotta check. Have we gained any heroes besides Frankenstein? We got Black Orchid. That's it. We do not have 4 heroes for This World Is Ours. Yikes. But we got Frankenstein, so we'll just start getting villains. I would like to use Nightmare Nurse to clear out any weaknesses we gained from getting rid of those villains. So that's good. Ugh. We also have Hero of the Future and Nightmare Nurse. That's right, those are the other heroes we had. Another Hero of the Future, huh? That's tempting, because now I can just get rid of one of these. We're going to reveal 3 cards of different colors. We got, let's see, we have, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're going to give Hero of the Future up. I can't use Nightmare Nurse. So we're not going to do that yet. But, you know, we'll just do it. We're just going to, I really would like to get rid of This World Is Ours. Then we get Nightmare Nurse back when we can get rid of the Outsider. Or we get rid of, after we get rid of the Outsider, so we can get rid of starters. Okay, so our hand's useless. Sorry, I was just trying to think of how I want to approach this. Force Field, good to see nice and early. Was very useful my second game, not so much my first game because it came out way too late. We got 3 cards of different colors. We're going to draw 5 new cards. We're going to give up Black Orchid. Say 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to buy Hero of the Future. I would like to get Blue Lantern Power Ring or Force Field instead, but Hero of the Future is a hero we can use to get rid of This World Is Ours. Plastic Man's another one, though. I can gain an equipment in the lineup that costs 5 or less in the lineup and put it into my hand. Thank you. There we go. 1 power and 1 additional power for each hero in my discard pile, or I've played this turn. So that's 1, 2. 2 powers all we got there. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough to give both of these. Very desirable cards. New card comes on out. All right, we're going to play Legion Flight Ring to draw a card. Tarot cards to get a victory point. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 7. And we can get a card from the destroyed pile. Put a card of cost 0 from any player's discard pile into your hand. That's kind of nice. It's like an automatic 3 power as long as we have... Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to go for Shadow Thief. Like I said, it's an automatic 3 power as long as we have any punches in our discard pile, which we have 7 right now. So that's a pretty good chance. So 4, 5, 6, 7 power. We'll use that to get rid of Black Mask. Gets us a victory point back and gains us a weakness. And I'll buy another kick as well. Okay. Got our first villain. That's another color card, which is really useful for Kyle Rayner. I was trying to think. I think I might keep a few punches as long as we keep that Shadow Thief card as well as for Kyle Rayner's ability. So lots of good reason to do that. Just a few. 2 or 3. Shazam! Alright, let's go ahead and... do I want to do that? I think what I want to do is every turn I can use Kyle Rayner's ability and try and get heroes out. So we have 1, 2, 3 colors of cards. So we can draw 5 new cards. Yeah, here's Plastic Man. That's the end of This World Is Ours. Really want Nightmare Nurse back, so I want to put her on top. 1, 2 powers all we generate this turn, but that's okay, because the real game here is now going to be to get Nightmare Nurse, and I want to get Hero of the Future back and really build up defense cards. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I've always wanted to build a deck like that, so let's see. Since we have 2 copies of Hero of the Future out there right now, it might be a good game to try and make that happen. We're going to go a Force Field to draw a card. Oh, wait, that's the end of This World Is Ours. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Boom, we forgot to do that. This World Is Ours is gone. All right, and then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I'm not interested in any of those. I will buy 1 kick. That might be it for kicks for now, though. It's not like the other games where we kind of needed them. Constantine especially. Loved having those kicks of Constantine. All right, first of all, 2 power here. I can put a 0 cost card into my hand. 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 power. We get a card from the destroyed pile. I want Nightmare Nurse. We have 11 power. We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to the Outsider. Our first villain is down. We've got Force Field up and running, ready for this first appearance attack right around the corner. I'm hoping it's not lost in time now that I'm looking at this deck. That'd be pretty bad. But that's okay. We've got Porthole to Nowhere. We've got cat-like reflexes. We've got a lot of things we can use. So let's see what we have happening. The penalty is death. When you buy or gain a card, reveal the top card of the main deck. Destroy all cards bought or gained in the lineup this turn of that cost. Contribute 3 cards with cost 5. Cost 5, eh? Grid. Each player reveals and gains the top card of the main deck. Discard a number of cards equal to the cost of the card you gain this way. When you are attacked, you may reveal this card from your hand. When you do, draw a card. So there's that. We'll go ahead. Yeah, Porthole to Nowhere. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card. You may pay 1 VP. If you do, draw 2 additional cards. I was considering just gaining the card, but you know what? Those are really nice options. So, yeah, Porthole to Nowhere it is. So we need cards that cost 5. We do have Orange Lantern Power Ring, so we're going to go ahead and contribute that. I'm going to try and get it back, obviously. That's not the end of that. And we have cards of 3 different colors here. We've got green, yellow, and orange, so we'll discard our hand and draw 5 new cards. We've only got 5 power here anyway, and there's nothing else I want out there for 5 power. Nothing out there costs 5, which is bad for the penalty is death. I do want Kyle Rayner, though. I do want Kyle Rayner and Shazam. The rest can go away. I'm good. I'm good. Ooh, we got another 5-cost card in Blue Lantern Power Ring. So there's that. 1. Wait, hold on. We haven't played any cards yet, so we can actually use Whirlwind. Discard this and draw 4 new cards. That's moving through the deck very quickly. All right. 3, get a punch. 4, 5, 6, 7. Kyle Rayner. I'm liking this deck already. I'm really liking it. Oh, we have to reveal this. Do you cost 7? No, so it stays. Oh, sure. 2, 4, 5. We'll spend the VP to get to 6, 7, 8 so we can buy Shazam. You know, I didn't even look in my hand. Did any of those cost 5? None of them did. Okay. And then that costs 7. Does this cost 7? Nope, but it does cost 5. You can come on out. Anything here that costs 5? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got enough, so we'll just stay with it. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the end of that. We'll buy that. That's another card that costs 5. Do you cost 5? No, thank you. All right, Frankenstein, 4 power. From the destroy pile. This is supposed to come out. What do we want? I'm thinking I want Hero of the Future or Plastic Man. None of these cost 5, right? No, none of them do. Let's go. Let's get Hero of the Future for 1 VP. I really do want to lean into that play style, so we're going to try and make that happen. I can't promise it, but I'm going to try. So we're at 4 power. 5, we'll get a VP back. 6 power. That we'll use to get rid of Brother Blood and get a victory point for that. We're gaining victory points if you're not sure, because we're playing Crisis 3 with a base set other than Forever Evil. That is a normal rule. It's in the Crisis 3 rulebook. Check it out. What did we buy? We bought anything from the lineup? What did we buy? We bought Star Sapphire. We bought Hero of the Future from up there. Did we not buy? Oh, we bought a villain. That's right. So it doesn't really matter. I was trying to think of the penalty as death, but oh, it's another 5-cost card. Cool. I'm only going to get 4 power, though, so you know what? We're going to use Kyle Rayner with our orange, yellow, and green cards. Get rid of those. Shuffle them up. I'd rather give up Yellow Lantern Core Power Ring, but I'll give up something else. We'll just get him back with Frankenstein. It'll be fine. It will all cost 3 VP, though, so that's a bit much. It's a bit much. We haven't seen any locations yet, so I am nervous to go to the next villain out of nowhere. Man, we got Nightmare Nurse, but we don't have a discard pile. So we're looking at 2, 4, 5. So we're just going to use them. 2, 4, 5. Get Yellow Lantern Corps. Please don't cost 5. It costs 3. Perfect. New card comes out. We've got 3 cards of different colors, so we're going to go ahead and discard those for Kyle Rayner's ability and get 5 new cards. Whole purpose of this is just getting through the deck quickly. All right, 2 power, and we can play this. 3, 4, so don't buy Helmet of Fate because it'll get destroyed. 5, 6, 7 power. We'll go ahead and get rid of Manhunter for 3, which will get us a victory point. What to do? We have the cards 3 different colors, so we'll use Kyle Rayner's ability. Get 5 new cards. This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do with a large, cumbersome deck, basically. End this. Star Sapphire Power Ring. Penalty of death is ended when we beat Mr. Zaz, which will be 2, 3. That's over. So these all get destroyed. We'll get them back, but that's the end of Penalty is Death. Then it's just 2, 5. And then do we have any rings? I think we just destroyed all of them. No, we have Yellow Lantern Power Rings. We have 7 here. We'll just get Helmet of Fate, and I'll get 1 kick, and that's going to be the last kick, I think. And Penalty is Death is removed, and we can start focusing on grid, but I do want to get some locations, and I do want to clear out the deck a little bit. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and we can get a card from the destroyed pile. Let's just try and put these in the order of which I kind of want them. It's another Manhunter. Okay. I want Star Sapphire Power Ring. It's going to cost me 3, but it's totally worth it, in my opinion. All right, so we have 9 power. We're definitely going to buy Oa and move on to the next turn. Shuffle it up. That's good that we're shuffling it up, because then that location can come on out. I'll get Nightmare Nurse out here, and hopefully in a situation where she can actually destroy something, as opposed to being in the first hand every time. Two Hero of the Futures and a defense card. That's nice. That is nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That is enough for grid. I don't want to do it yet. Not till I see 2 more locations. I'm really nervous. I've been burned quite a few times in the past if you watch my streams by a city destroyed. So I do get nervous about that one. With only 1 location having been revealed so far, it becomes a situation where we could have to reveal 2 locations and destroy 10 cards off this main deck, which can really hurt you. So I'm just going to wait till I get at least 1 more location. If I get 1 more location, then I'll be happy. But until then, we're going to work on cleaning this deck up. We'll get OW here, though. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Indigo Tri Power Ring. I would really like a Soul Taker Sword. That could be helpful. 1, 3, 4. Maybe I don't want to do this. Hold on. I'm looking at this hand, and I'm thinking Kyle Rayner's ability is what we want right now to get 5 new cards. That's better. Better. 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11. And then I don't think I have any rings over here. Oh, wait, no, I did buy the 1, so that's 13. 13 power is good. We'll go ahead and use that to get Skeets and move on. My goals here is just to strengthen the deck. That's it. That's the only goal here. Oa is what we're going to use real quick to get a 6 card. So the plan is to destroy starters and stuff and get cards from the destroyed pile. But I'm just not getting there right now. We have green, orange, and yellow, so I'm going to discard this and get 5 new cards. These both say at the start of your turn, both the Oa ability and Kyle Rayner ability, so I'll probably start using them interchangeably. Like, I might use Oa first, I might use Kyle Rayner first. Kind of depends on what the hand looks like. Star Sapphire Power Ring, we're going to reveal these 2 cards. They are different types, so we will draw them. Nightmare Nurse is up 2 power, destroying this weakness and getting 2 VP for it. That's what we wanted to see. So that's 2. 6. We get a card from the destroyed pile. I mean, we're doing great with rings, so maybe that's the way to go. Just spend 3. Get another ring. That's 6 power. 7, 8, play this. 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't want any of this, though. The whole point of that turn was to get our Blue Lantern Power Ring and destroy a weakness. So we basically have the same size deck we did at the beginning of the turn, but now we don't have a weakness and it's been replaced with Blue Lantern Power Ring. That is a substantial increase in the ability of this deck. Substantial. This is going to come on out. Star Sapphire Power Ring. Wait, don't. Grid. Then Star Sapphire Power Ring. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get a victory point. 6, 7, 8, 9, and a couple weaknesses. I'm gonna not buy anything. I'm just not. Nothing there I want to buy. That's a good hand. We'll use Oa to get a 6 card. Draw a card. All right. 2, 4, play this card. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Count the heroes over here. 11 power. Well, goodbye to Parasite. He does a 7 power, gets us a victory point, and that'll be that. Still want another location to pop up at some point. Hope they're not just at the bottom of the deck, because that could really hurt me. Or I hope there is not a city destroyed. That's also not great. That's a pretty good hand. We'll go ahead and draw a card for Oa. 4 power. Let's get a card from that destroyed pile. Orange Lantern Power Ring, what do we think? I think that's the way to go. It's going to cost us 3 VP. Totally worth it. 4 power. Copy that to get to 8, 9, 10, 11. I feel like I have to. We got to beat Grid at some point, so let's just do it. I know I'm taking a bit of a risk, a small one. There's a chance that it's a city destroyed. But there's also a chance that's not even in this game, or that's later in the game. Like, we got cat-like reflexes, we got force field, we should be okay. Murder Machine. I've got a lot of equipment, so I'm actually pretty excited about this one. Put the top card of the main deck in the lineup. Guess we'll add one for the turn, so we might as well do that. When an equipment enters the lineup, each player destroys the top card of their deck. Contribute 4 equipment. Ultraman. We'll use cat-like reflexes. When attacked, and we reveal this card. If you do, draw a card. And then we'll just defend with force field. And move on. Alright, so we're going to give up Batarang right away to Murder Machine. We're going to use Oa to draw a card. And I think I want to just use Kyle Rayner's ability. Actually, I'm going to get a lot of power here. So, yeah, 3. Count those rings. We get 2 for each power, 2 power for each one. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 power from one card. Thank you, Kyle Rayner. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to get World's Mightiest Mortal, bringing us down to 11. Batarang, bringing us down to 9. Science Cell, bringing us down to 3. And that's that. All right, so the reason we bought the cards we bought, World's Mightiest Mortal. I mean, that's fantastic. It's 5 power, revealing cards in the main deck. It's fantastic. These two are both equipment I can give up for Murder Machine. I do want to get Chlorokinesis, but I'm 1 power short of doing that. The reason I want Chlorokinesis is for Hunted by the Crime Syndicate, which requires attack cards. All right, we got our hand ready here. A new card comes out. It is an equipment, so we have to destroy the top card of our main deck. We lost a punch, so actually thank you, Murder Machine. You can have Helmet of Fate. 2 power here. We're going to destroy a weakness. I'm sure there's one here. Sure of it. Gets us 2 VP. We're at 2 power. 3/4, put a 0 cost card in my hand. 5 power. 6/7 total. We're going to go ahead and get Skeets because he's a equipment. Obviously, it would have been nice to get Chlorokinesis, like I said. But, I mean, Skeets is an equipment and a defense card, which goes for that side plan we're going for. Get a new card out here. It's a location. That makes me feel good. It's our second location. We can just get the third. That'd be nice. Two, three, four, five. Yes. We got Skeets here. We use Oa real quick to draw an extra card. And yeah, we'll give him Skeets. 2, I can play this card. Ooh, it's a location. Nice. Pay 2 fees. If I do, I can draw a card. We're not gonna do that. That's okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can spend a VP to get to 9, which I can get both of these cards. So that's 2 objectives: the attack card, the location card. That's why I went for that. New card comes out. Here's Batarang, and that is the end of Murder Machine. That is 4 equipment destroyed, ending this reign of terror again. Okay. It's not a good hand after that. But you know what? We haven't played any cards yet. Right? I can't remember. Like, at the start of your turn, I think you can contribute cards at any time, so that technically means at the start of your turn as well. This is before you can play any card. Okay, if a crisis effect happens at the start of your turn. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. The contribute card. Face not played, passed, or discarded. You are not required to contribute a card just because it meets their criteria, but your teammates may think otherwise. It doesn't say like that's not at the same time or anything, so I see no reason why they're not both at the start of your turn. So yeah, I'm going to use Kyle Rayner's ability. I got 3 cards here, different colors. Let's get 5 new cards coming out. That's better. Force Field, draw a card. Legion Flight Ring, draw a card. I can gain an equipment cost 5 or less from the line and put into your hand. If not, 2 power. So we'll just take the 2 power. 4, 6, 8. This copies one of the other ones, so it just gets to 10. Go ahead and get level 7. Move on to next turn. Legion Flight Ring. Okay. Okay. We use Oa to get a 6 card. Tarot cards, 1 power. 4 power and 2 for each ring over here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 power. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a little bit higher. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is one shy of what we need for Ultraman. Nothing I can do, though, right now to get that a little bit higher. That's what we got. Oh, well. New card comes out. Nightmare Nurse is up, and she's going to destroy a weakness in here, or a vulnerability, or something. There we go. Gets us 2 VP in the process. So that's 2. Forgot, I would have done Oa first. I just keep forgetting about that. So that's 2. I can put a hero on top of my deck or draw a card. Kyle Rayner's tempting. We're just going to put Kyle Rayner on top of our deck and hopefully get Ultraman next turn. So that's 2, 4, 5 power. Don't want to buy anything of that. I do want to get rid of Joker's Daughter, but with Kyle Rayner in this hand guaranteed, we're looking at either getting rid of Ultraman or Joker's Daughter. Maybe even both if we get Starbolt involved, yeah. Okay. Reveal the top 2 cards of the main deck. Put any number of the revealed cards into the lineup and the rest back on top in any order. Oh, Soul Taker Sword. Yes. 5 power there. Reveal 2 cards. I want to use Oa. I forgot to use Oa. Okay, and then I would have used World's Mightiest Mortal for 5. And then we use Star Sapphire Power Ring. They are different types. We'll put them in this order for whatever reason. All right, so 5 power. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for this ring. 12, 13, 14, 15. There's that. We'll also get 2 more for this one. So that's 16, 17, and this is 18 plus 1 for each hero. 19, 20, and then all the ones over here. 21, 22. 22 power. That's enough to say goodbye to Ultraman for sure. Also enough to say goodbye to Joker's Daughter. So that is 2 victory points for us. It's 2 villains defeated. Nice. That was a good hand. And hopefully we don't lose it to Lost in Time or something. That would be terrible. We do have 2 defenses available to us. We have Force Field and Porthole to Nowhere. Porthole to Nowhere is a great card. And it's the Justice League is dead. Put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. We're going to do 2, 1 for the Crisis, 1 for the turn. When a hero enters the lineup, attack. Each player discard the card. Contribute 4 heroes to beat this. 4 of them, huh? Felix Faust. We're just going to defend with Porthole to Nowhere. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you may pay 1 VP. If you do, draw 2 additional cards. Oh wait, draw a card, and then if I pay the VP, I get 2 additional cards on top of that. So it's really draw 3 cards. That's a nice setup. All right. Ho 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 ho! World's Mightiest Mortal and Shazam in one hand. Well, he costs enough that we can actually use Oa right away. Oh my god, this hand's insane! It's insane! I guess we should just use Whirlwind, start over, right? We'll start with World's Mightiest Mortal. 5 power, looking at these 2 cards. I guess the order doesn't really matter here, but you know what? We'll leave Katana for Hero of the Future. That's 5, and then 6, 7, so Katana should be on top. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 power. That's a lot. We're going to buy both of these heroes. I do not want them. I want to give them to Justice League is Dead. So 23 minus 8 is 15, minus 5 is 10, minus 4 is 6. I think that's all I really need. All right. Oh, we played Frankenstein this turn? Did we get anything from the destroyed pile? Did I forget to do? I forgot to get stuff from the destroyed pile. Hold on. We also get a card from the destroyed pile. So we're going to get Black Orchid. Reason being is that she's a defense card that I want to use for that. You know, maybe I'll use Plastic Man. We'll use Plastic Man instead. But I do want to go for Black Orchid in the future. Reason being is that Black Orchid can be used with that Hero of the Future card I've been talking about. And it's a hero we can give the Justice League is Dead. So it is many uses, but Plastic Man is even stronger in that regard. So a new card comes on out. We are going to give up one copy of Hero of the Future so that, oh wait, when a hero enters the lineup, attack, each player discards a card. We will defend with Force Field. We'll then use Oa to draw a card. We will contribute This World is Ours. And we will discard 3 cards of different colors. You know what? No. We've got Star Sapphire Power Ring. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. So we'll use that to reveal these 2 cards. They are different types. Put them in our hand. Put level 7 down. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll go ahead and get Katana. For obvious reasons. She's a hero. She's a defense. All sorts of good reasons to have her around. Hero, so that means another attack takes place, but we will defend. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, you put a hero on top of your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. You may put a hero from your discard pile into your hand or draw a card. So we can choose a hero to get rid of. It's probably going to be Katana, but we'll see what else is available to us. Sonic Siren. Yeah, put hero Sonic Siren in our hand. She's awful. We'll use that, contribute it right away. We'll use Oa to get a 6 card. Not getting rid of Kyle Rayner, though. No. Gotham City, are you an equipment? No, we'll discard you. 2, 4, 5, 8, and plus 2 for rings. 10, 12, 14. That's a lot of power. We'll get Madame Xanadu, bringing us down to 9, but that's it. That's all I really need. That is it. Let's get a new card out here. We only need 4 heroes. That's another hero, so that's another attack. Well, when we're attacked, reveal this card. If I do draw a card, then each player discards a card, huh? We'll discard this weakness. Not really using that, right? We're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability. We've got yellow, orange, and gray, so discard those and get 5 new cards. Then we'll use Oa to draw a 6 card. Legion Flight Ring to draw a card. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll buy Daughter of Gotham and move on. All right, with this being shuffled, that means we're in a place where we can get all those heroes we bought back. Get them back, contribute them, get rid of the Justice League is Dead. I'm not getting a lot of destruction out of this. We do have 1 copy of Soul Taker Sword, so that's going to start making the rounds. Nightmare Nurse just got wasted again. New card comes out. I'm going to start the turn with Kyle Rayner's ability. We've got yellow, gray, and blue. Discard our hand, draw 5 new cards. This is all in the hopes of getting something else. There we go. There's Sonic Siren for 1. Who's Gotham City? Are you in equipment? Yeah, you are. We'll give up Plastic Man. In doing so, that will end Justice League is Dead. As 4 heroes destroyed, ending Justice League is Dead. So no more of that. 2, 4, 8, and we get cards from the destroyed pile. I mean, we're looking at Plastic Man again for obvious reasons. Joker's Daughter, sure. Skeets, definitely. Helmet of Fate for being a defense. Brotherhood Blood, yeah, these are good cards. The rest of this can kind of hang back, I think. So these are my options that I'm thinking about. Let's go with Joker's Daughter and her ability to draw 2 cards. We'll gain that for 2 VP. And we're looking at 8 power for ourselves, which we'll use to get Helmet of Fate, another defense card. I think I want Hero of the Future next. Hey, welcome, welcome. Evening, where are you? It is the morning where I am. No, it's fine. Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching. All right, so we beat that crisis, so now it's just Felix Faust. I would like to clean up this deck a little bit, but I've been saying that for like the last 2 villains. Force Field, draw a card. Then we're going to go ahead and use Kyle Rayner's ability with our yellow, orange, and blue card. Discarded, and get 5 new cards. That's better. That's much, much better. We'll go ahead and use Madame Xanadu, 2 power. Look at this. Jervis Tetch, you can go to the bottom. To the bottom with you, Jervis. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, get a punch. 5, 6, get 2 more punches into my hand. If they're here. They're here. 7, 8. Are we going to beat Felix Faust with just a bunch of punches? 8 plus 3 is 11. And plus 2 for all the rings over here, but I don't think there's any. Oh, there is 1. So that'll be 13. And then 14, 15, plus 2 for defense cards. There's none here. So there is that. Over. No more Felix Faust. That's that. Okay. No, no, your Saturday's half over. No, 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 that will not do. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. We don't have a defense in our hand, but we do have force field available, and that's nice. Weaknesses, punches. This is going to be a great hand to use Kyle Rayner's ability on. That's what that is. Powerless. Actually, I don't want to use that now because I want to use Legion Flight Ring for this. All numbers in text boxes on cards you play become 1. To beat, contribute 4 cards of cost 1 or greater that do not have the word power in their text boxes. So Legion Flight Ring qualifies, and that's it from this hand. But you know what? If we do that, we still have 3 different colored cards, so we can still use Kyle Rayner's ability. New villain is Power Ring. Each player destroys the highest cost hero in their hand and discard pile. We're going to use Force Field to avoid that attack. We'll go ahead and give up Legion Flight Ring right away. And then we'll use our Kyle Rayner ability of these 3 cards to discard, draw 5 new cards. And then I can use Oa now too. So we'll use Oa. Boom. All of these cards mention power. 5 power though. Look at these 2 cards. Put them back in any order. Their order is, it's fine, but we'll put Apocalypse on top. 5, copy that for 10 power. 12, 13, 14 power. Oh, what am I doing? These all... Nope, nope, nope. I've gone too far. I forgot already that all the numbers become 1. All the numbers become 1. So, this is actually 1 power, 2 power, 3, 4, 5 power. That's not good. That's not good. We're going to go ahead and buy a Legion Flight Ring because it doesn't mention power. And that's what we need right now. New card comes on out. All right, we have one card that doesn't mention power, so I'm going to go ahead and give that up. And we're going to use Oa to get another card. We have to remember, everything is 1, so that's 1. Sorry, that's for this one. I was thinking ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1 for each hero. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's what I like about these cards. They don't get hurt by things like Powerless too bad. 12, and then count the superpowers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 power, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to buy teleportation. I don't like the card, but it doesn't mention power, so that's perfect. So that's 11 power left over. Apocalypse, bring us down to 6, because it's a location, also doesn't mention power. Sniper rifle, bring us down to 1. It does have power, but it can be used if we get hunted by the crime syndicate in the future. Plastic Man also doesn't mention power. I have Star Sapphire Power Ring, but I don't want to give it up. I mean, I want to start using... Yeah, right? Let's see. It does seem too good. I understand that. You've got Soul Taker's Sword and nothing to use it on, so I'd rather just use Star Sapphire Power Ring. I was thinking to give it to Powerless. Reveal the top 1 card of your deck. Put it back into... If it shares a... I have to... So I'm trying... This is what it reads. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. If they share a card type, put them back in any order. If not, draw them. But Powerless reads, all numbers become 1. So now it reads, reveal the top 1 card of your deck. If they share a card type, I guess the kick automatically shares a card type with itself. So in that case, I have to put it back on top of the deck in any order. That's unfortunate, because now there's a few missed opportunities here, but 1, 2, 3, 4 power. That's enough to buy Plastic Man, which is something we can give to Powerless. And something that can copy those 2 good cards, such as Blue Lantern Power Ring. Why not play it twice, right? All right. New card comes on out. Another villain. It's been a while. All these mention power, so I think what I'm going to do is actually... I know I could get a lot of power here. That's not a problem. But instead, I'm going to use Kyle Rayner's ability. 3 cards of different color, discarded, so that we get 5 new cards to get to something without power in it. Not great. We'll use Soul Taker Sword to destroy this kick, though. That's 1 power, 2 power, and I can buy cards for VP. What do we want? I think I want another Hero of the Future. Two power, 3, 4 power, and extra for rings, but I don't think there's any here. It's not enough to get rid of Red Lantern Corps, unfortunately. That's okay. I'm really just trying to get that teleportation card out here, and maybe one of the other ones that don't mention power. Like Legion Flight Ring. Then we have 1 power from Nightmare Nurse. She will destroy this weakness, which gives us only 1 VP right now because of Powerless. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll get Raven. It's a nice little card. Very useful. I keep forgetting to use Oa, so let's use Oa. And put a card out, obviously. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, play this. 5, 6, this only copies one of the cards, so that's 7. We're going to use that to get rid of both villains and get 2 VP for that. All right, I was thinking of giving up Indigo Tribe. I could get it back through Frankenstein, obviously, but I'd rather give up teleportation for 1, and for 2, it gave me the opportunity to get rid of both villains. Clearing that lineup so we can actually end powerless. There's our 5 cards. We use Oa. I do keep forgetting about Gotham City. Are you an equipment? No, we will discard that. It's a strong card, but it's more of a situation where I want to deal with powerless more. Force Field, we'll draw a card of that. This is one of the things that maybe it's a bad idea where I've locked myself into. I really want to give teleportation to this. I just don't want that card. All right, choose a card in my discard pile, and I gain that card's text. We're going to use Soul Taker Sword, so that's 1 power, and we'll destroy one of these vulnerabilities. 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Don't want to do anything with that. We'll just move on to the next turn. Got rid of a vulnerability, though, so it's not like it was a waste. We'll go ahead and start our turn with Oa, getting that 6th card. Use Joker's Daughter here to draw 2 more cards. We're just really trying to get to that teleportation. That is 4 cards. Oh, wait, I couldn't do that. I couldn't draw 2 cards. I don't remember what order these were in. I think it was this order. So I can only draw 1 card of Joker's Daughter. But we can use level 7, spend 2 VP to draw a card. That's teleportation. We still end it. No more powerless. We managed. Okay, that hand's still not fully functional. Hold on. There goes powerless. Technical difficulties on the hand. We'll use Gotham now. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard you, though. Okay, now we can start focusing on Power Ring. 2 power. Look at this. We'll leave Deadman there because I kind of really need that card. 3, 4, 5. I can gain an equipment 5 or less, but there's not one, so we'll just get the 6, 7. 8, 9, put a 1 cost card in my hand. 10. Vulnerability. We're going to go for Nana Pabat because I do need to destroy quite a few cards. And we've got the VP train coming in. We're doing okay over here. New card comes out. Deadman as predicted. Get Apocalypse on the board. We got Apocalypse and Gotham City, so we'll start our turn with Oa instead of Apocalypse, obviously. Oa draws a card. Then we'll put Apocalypse down. We'll say, are you a villain? No, we'll leave it there. Are you an equipment, though? Heck yes, it is, and it's one of the stronger ones available. All right, Power Ring. This is probably the end of you. Star Sapphire Power Ring reveals these 2 cards. They are the different types, so we will draw them. Start small. 1 and get 2 punches into my hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and plus 1 for all heroes. 13 here, plus the ones over here. Don't forget those. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 power. That's the end of Power Ring, leaving us still with 11 power. Definitely buying Deadman. bringing us down to 7 power. We have to get to destroy 2 cards in my discard pile. So one weakness here is gone. Another vulnerability is gone. I think that's what we want, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it. We have 7 left over. We'll buy Boomerang with that. That's good. That was a really good turnaround on that deck. And it's a nice defeat of that villain. We've still got Force Field available to us. Yeah, that was a good turn. That was a really helpful turn. Okay. Let's go ahead and figure out what we got next. No defense in our hand, but we do have Force Field available here. Hunted by the Crime Syndicate. This is why I collect those attack cards. I got 2 in my hand right here. When you buy or gain a villain, choose another player. There's no other player, so that's just me, blah, blah, blah. Whenever I buy a villain with an attack, I may immediately contribute it to this crisis. To beat, I need to contribute 3 different attack cards. 3 attack cards. Doesn't say different. Just 3 attack cards. That's not so bad. I've got 2 in my hand right now. That's fantastic. The rings are from Heroes Unite. Crisis 2 has the last 2 rings. So the normal red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet are in Heroes Unite. Crisis 2, which we aren't using right now, we're using Crisis 3, but Crisis 2 has the white and black lantern rings. So yeah, the lantern rings are all in Heroes Unite, and the Kyle Rayner ability to use them is fantastic. Atomica, this is where things fall apart. Okay, Atomica. Players cannot play cards of cost 5 or greater. Each player discards all cards of cost 5 or greater. I'm not going to do that. We're going to defend a force field. But man, this is where things are going to get complicated. All right. We're going to start our turn with Oa, drawing a card. We're going to give 2 attack cards to Hunted by the Crime Syndicate, because that's a great start there. Then, I think I want to just discard our hand, because we have Kyle Rayner's ability to discard 3 cards of different colors and draw 5 new cards. Cannot play cards of cost 5 or more. So you are all out, and we end up with 3 power. But we have Apocalypse here, so are you a villain? No. We'll leave her there, though. We have 3 power. That's enough to buy Daughter of Gotham, which is going to be very useful right now. And this comes on out. So we need to get those attack cards. I mean, those are 2 I had. Do I have another one? I might not have one. I don't know. We'll use Oa real quick to draw another card. Let's try this. Apocalypse, are you a villain? No, we'll discard you. Gotham City, are you an equipment? Yes. So we draw you. We can't use it, though, because it costs too much. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at this card. We'll leave it there. 9 power, huh? Can't use these. I can use this, though, so that's nice. Just keep moving through this deck, right? No attack in this hand. Maybe we go for... Yeah, we do. We're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability to discard 3 cards of different colors and draw 5 new cards. Just keep moving through this deck. Twice double speed here, right? It's 5 cards. And we can use Oa to draw 6. That is an attack card. That's why we bought Chlorokinesis earlier. That's the end of Hunted by the Crime Syndicate. Oh, that feels so good. It's really necessary in Crisis 3 to kind of plan ahead on future crises, and that is exactly what I was trying to do when I was buying semi-useless attack cards. Chlorokinesis, Sniper, not great cards, but you need them for that one crisis, so I always try and make sure I have them. All right. I feel that felt good. That felt real good. Apocalypse, are you a villain? Did we do that already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did not do this yet. Are you a villain? No. And we'll discard you. Gotham, are you an equipment? No, but we'll leave you there. All right, let's see if we can beat Atomica this turn. 2 power. And I can put a 0 cost card into my hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can spend 2 VP to draw a card. 9, 10 power. That's the end of Atomica. That was lucky. Joker's daughter is drawing 2 cards now because we can actually play her. 5 power. Look at these 2 cards. Put them back in any order. Oh, they're both katana. So I guess we'll just leave the katanas as they are. So that's 5, 6, 7. Any defense cards we played this turn? Yes. So that's 9 power we generated after defeating Atomica. Amazing what you can do when you can play cards that cost 5 or greater. With that 9, we will buy Iced Over and move on to the next turn. I feel good. That was a really good turn of events. Now, we don't have a defense card. And with we don't have shield. We don't have energy shield up. So hopefully we draw one. We did not draw one. So we're going to have to take this attack, which hasn't been happening lately. Releasing the prisoners. Put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. 1 for the crisis. We'll do 1 for the turn. When a villain enters the lineup from the main deck, put a random villain from the destroyed pile in the lineup. Contribute 4 cards with cost 4. Okay. Deathstorm. Ooh, this is not a great one to have a defense for. Okay. At the start of your turn, destroy the lowest cost card in your hand. That's every turn. And first appearance attack, each player discards all cards with the lowest cost in their hand. So I now discard this vulnerability instead of destroying it. And then we have to destroy the lowest cost card. So we destroy Raven, which isn't a total loss, but it's also not what we want to happen. All right, we'll start with Oa, drawing another card. Then we'll use Apocalypse. Are you a villain? No. We'll discard it. Gotham, are you an equipment? Yes. All right. Star Sapphire Power Ring. Look at these 2 cards. They are different types. We will draw them. 1 power. We get 2 punches into our hand. 2, 3 power. 4, 5. Is there a weakness floating around? No, we'll just destroy the vulnerability then, which will get us 2 victory points. So we're at 5 power. Oh, plus 4 gets us to 9, and we get a card from the destroyed pile. Now I want to get cards that cost 4 from the destroyed pile that I actually want to keep if possible. So that if we do end up stuck with it, we'll be okay. So I'm looking at Skeets, I'm looking at Black Orchid. We'll go with Skeets here for 1 VP cost. So we're at 9 power. We are going to give it Nanda Prabhat and Hero of the Future. Kind of have to. 10 power here. We will stop there. I'll buy katanas when we have both Hero of the Futures back, but until then, I don't really see the point in filling my deck with 2 cost cards and 1 power. At least with Hero of the Future, they become basically 3 power cards. In the right turns. Still too large a deck here. We'll work on it. Granny Goodness is out here, so we have to destroy the lowest cost card in our hand. Just the one, right? Oh, destroy all cards. Oh, wait, no, that's the first appearance attack. Sorry. Destroy the lowest cost card in your hand. Okay, so we get to choose. I'm not getting rid of Force Field. We'll destroy Helmet of Fate and try and get it back later. We'll put Force Field down, though, and draw a card. Wait, no. We'll start with Oa, drawing a card. Then use Force Field to draw another card. Then Joker's daughter draws 2 more cards. None of these cost 4. Okay. 5 power from World's Mightiest Mortal. Looking at these two. Their order is fine as is. No, we'll put Force Field on top. That's 5. 6, 7. We already know what those cards are. Oh, extra villain from discard. Thank you. I forgot about that. I'm just going to shuffle this up and just discard one. All right, so we are at 7 power, though. All right, villain? No. Villain? Parasite it is. Okay. 7 power. 8, we'll get a victory point. 12, we get cards from the destroyed pile. We'll get, where's that other copy of Skeets for 1 VP? All right, 12 power. We'll get rid of both of these villains, leaving us with 3 power. 4, 5, we'll freeze a Katana here to get us a victory point when we play that. So we're 8 power. I don't want to buy those, though. We'll just keep going. All right, new card comes out. We know what it is. Now we have to destroy the lowest cost card in our hand, which is Whirlwind. And we're going to contribute the Hero of the Future. It's sad to see it go, but I kind of have to. 2 power here. Yeah, sure. Are you a superpower? No, we'll discard it. Are you a villain? No, we'll discard it. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard it. All right, 2 power. 4, 5, we'll get 2 punches in our hands. 6, 7, we'll use that to get force field and move on. Do I not have the 4 cost cards I need? I think I forgot to use Oa also. Okay. I have to destroy the lowest cost card in my hand, which is unfortunately Plastic Man. And we're gonna give up. We're gonna give up Soul Taker Sword. I don't want to do that. No, I got it. I gotta give up Soul Taker Sword. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll feel better. Anyway, that's 4 cards destroyed. 4 cost cards destroyed. Ending releasing the prisoners. All right, we can use Oa to get an extra card. Apocalypse, are you a villain? No, we'll discard that. Gotham City, are you an equipment? No, we'll discard that. Star Sapphire Powering? No, not yet, not yet. Skeets, put a hero on top of my deck. World's Mightiest Mortal on top of my deck. Then, Star Sapphire Powering, looking at these 2 cards. There we go. 1, 2, get a punch into my hand for 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Look at these 2 cards, put them back in any order. Their order is fine. You know what? I'm going to put this one into the lineup because it does give me that option to do that, just in case this next one is a city destroyed, so I don't lose 5 cards for no reason. So we'll use that 12 to get rid of Deathstorm. We have 2 left over. I'm not purchasing anything out there. We'll just move on to the next turn. We've got Force Field available to us. I do want to use Frankenstein to get some of those cards we destroyed back, but that's okay. We'll get there. Pothole of Nowhere, even better. Permanent Eclipse. Flip all these over. They all cost 5. These already cost 5, so that's fine. These ones all cost 2, so that's kind of a ripoff. Flip all cards over. They all cost 5. This crisis is beat when we just add a card to it also for the turn. This crisis is beat when we clear the lineup. I do really like Permanent Eclipse, but I have gotten bit pretty hard by it in the wrong situation before. Our new villain, Superwoman. We're just going to defend. Use Porthole to Nowhere, discard it to draw a card. And then I can spend a VP to draw 2 more cards. Really like that defense card. Oa is triggered, so we can go ahead and draw another card. And then here we go. Nightmare Nurse gets to destroy a card of cost 0. Maybe I don't want to, though. Oh, no, we definitely do. Okay, we will go ahead and destroy this punch. Oh, no. Then we're going to use Daughter of Gotham to get 2 punches into my hand. So that becomes 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and plus 2 for all the rings floating around. Mm, 14, 15. Is that it? Okay. Oh, wait, here's another ring. 16, 17, and then 18 for itself. Plus 1 for all heroes. 19, 20, 21. We're going to do a lot of damage to this lineup. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 power. 27, I could pay a VP, but that'll just give me to 29. So we'll just stop there. So 27 power is enough to buy 5 cards. So we'll just buy these 5. That's good. That's a really good first turn for Permanent Eclipse. Really good. Okay. All right. New card comes out. We can use Oa to draw a card. Then let's try this. Apocalypse, are you a villain? No, we'll discard you then. Gotham City, are you an equipment? No, we will discard you too. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to just play these at the same time. This is going to copy the power of Starbolt, so we're just going to double it up. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 2 for each of these superpowers. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay, 30 means this leaves us with 20. And that 20 is more than enough to, after defeat Permanent Eclipse, we also say goodbye to Superwoman. And then after that, we still have 7 power left over. So I'd say we're okay. Yeah, this deck is going nicely for us. I really like Kyle Rayner's ability because you can just move through the deck if you like if you have a hand you don't like, or you need to get something particular for a crisis. You can go through the deck twice as fast as other players. And yeah, really, it's a huge advantage to keep a strong, big deck, but also move through it quickly. Now, these cards are all going to be cards that we bought from the lineup. So we're talking at least 2 locations in this hand. Oh, just one. So the other location's here. All right, our new crisis. Villains in control. Non-villain cards cannot be bought. Villains in the destroyed pile may be bought. Contribute 3 villains. Very well. Well, we got Talon here in our hand from that last Permanent Eclipse, so that's pretty good. And Nick Necro. Each player gains... Wait, where'd my... I swear I had... I thought I had a... force field, but I guess not. Either I picked it up on accident or I didn't have it. Either way, we've got Katana here. Each player gains the top card of the main deck. Lose VPs equal to the blah blah blah. We'll defend with Katana. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card. And there's another location. Okay. Card comes out. Here is a villain for villains in control. We got 2 locations here. We got Gotham, Metropolis, New Genesis. We got a lot of things going on. I could just use Whirlwind here. But I'm thinking instead I'll go 1, put a superpower from my discard pile into my hand, and that superpower will be Starbolt. We'll just get a ton of power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 power. That's a lot of power. And we'll use that to get the villains we actually want. All right, so... Oh, and 15 power once we get Whirlwind out there. Brother Blood gets us down to 9. Manhunter gets us to 6. Red Lantern Corps gets us to 1. Maybe we'll just do another Manhunter, get us down to 3 instead. Keep that Red Lantern Corps for next turn. We still have 3 left over. I want this. I want this. It's got to be a 3-cause villain here somewhere. Got Deadshot, I guess. Mr. Zaz, you cost exactly 3, so you know what? Boom, you're in it. You are in it. All right, so there's some there I want to keep, some I want to destroy. All of it, good stuff to have. Except for Mr. Zaz, I don't really want him at all. We'll get through villains and control quickly, I think. Because we can use Kyle Rayner's ability to just move through that deck, so... no reason this should take any time. New card comes out. Well, if please, we can buy you, I guess. We'll start our turn with Kyle Rayner's ability. 3 cards of different colors means draw a new hand here. Then we'll go into Oa, getting a 6th card. Okay. Force Field, you know what, not yet. We'll go with first, New Genesis. Are you a hero? No. Gotham, are you an equipment? Sure. Metropolis, are you a superpower? No. Then we'll go Force Field to draw a card. Then we'll go Apocalypse. Are you a villain? No, but well, no, we'll discard it. And then finally, Joker's Daughter draws 2 cards. All right, so that's a lot going on there. 5 power. I can rearrange these cards as needed. Ooh, I like those. They can stay as they are, though. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll Byler Fleas, leaving us with 7. By Red Lantern Corps, leaving us with 2, 3. Yeah, we'll give that up. 4 and +1 for heroes. 5, 6, 7 power. So we have 7 power left over. Thinking Killer Croc is the way to go. Yeah, we're going to get Killer Croc and move on. Okay. Got lots of villains. Just got to get them out now. Just got to get them out. All right, new card comes out. We're going to start with Kyle Rayner's ability to discard 3 cards of different colors, reveal 3 cards, and get 5 new cards. Then we'll use Oa to get a 6th card. We'll give up Shadow Thief, that's for sure. Let's go with Metropolis. Are you a superpower? No. And we'll discard that. Gotham City, are you an equipment? Yes. New Genesis, are you a hero? No. But Apocalypse, are you a villain? Yes. Oh, wait, that already has 3 villains. This is already over. I thought it needed 4 villains. I already beat it, apparently. That's over. No more of that. All right, Star Sapphire, reveal these 2 cards. Put them in our hand. 4 power, we can get a card from the destroyed pile. Really want Manhunter. Want Soul Taker Sword. Hero of the Future. Would love to have that back. Plastic Man. Black Orchid. Plastic Man. Helmet of Fate. Ring. Alright, so these are the cards I want back. We're gonna go for this turn. We'll take Manhunter for 1. Alright, so we have 4 power. 8, 9, 10, 11 for having this Manhunter here, which is nice. 14, we'll say goodbye to Nick Necro already, leaving us with 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll buy Starbolt. That's fine. I'm not going to use Iced Over. I mean, I guess you might as well, right? Just freeze it, get a victory point, and it's no longer frozen, so take the victory point, I guess. Oh, I have to get a victory point for defeating Nick Necro also. Overall, we're going very smoothly through this. We got a defense in our hand. We also have force field available, so we're doing fine. Abandon all hope. Each player puts all defense cards from their hand and discard pile into the lineup. That's unfortunate because we have a pretty large discard pile right now. Fortunately, we do have force field, though, which is not in our hand or our discard pile, so we can still use that to defend against the villain. Assuming the text doesn't say otherwise. Defense cards cost 4 more to buy, contribute 3 defense cards. All right, our new villain is Blight. Each player destroys the top card of their deck. We will defend with Force Field. Okay. Do we have a 0-cost card over here? We've got punches, and that's probably it, right? Yeah, but I want to get rid of those punches. So, yes, we will start our turn with Oa drawing a card. Then we'll go with Nightmare Nurse, destroying a punch. So that's 2 power. 4, play this card. 5, 6, 7, I can put a villain on top of my deck. Do I have a defensive villain? I don't think I do, but I wouldn't have one anyway, never mind. There wouldn't be one in my discard pile. So they would have gotten rid of it. We'll put Joker's Daughter there. Joker's Daughter will help us move through the deck by drawing cards. So yeah, Joker's Daughter can go there. And then we'll use Apocalypse. Are you a villain? Yep. Draw 2 cards. New Genesis Skeets here. Put a hero on top of our deck. And then we'll use New Genesis after that. Yeah. So we're at 7. Put this on top of our deck. New Genesis, are you a hero? Yes. 11. We can get a card from the destroyed pile. Is there a defense card we can get? Lots of defense cards we can get, but is there a defensive anything else? Like a defensive villain, I mean? Something special? Helmet of Fate can come on up here. No. So we can get any of these defense cards, though. We'll get Black Orchid for 1. All right, still at 11 power. 12, copy Frankenstein for 4, getting us to 15. Let's try this. Are you a superpower? No, we'll discard you. Are you an equipment? No, we'll discard you. So I think we're at 15, 16, 17. Okay. Well, we want these two because they're really easy to use. So these each cost 6. That leaves us with 5. That'll be the end of that turn, I guess. I'd like to get rid of those two. They're not great defense cards. All right, great. We can shuffle this up so those katanas can come up quickly. That's really good news. Really good news. Okay. Let's figure that out, right? We're so close. I feel like, yeah, there's like 2 villains left. You shouldn't be face up. Now that's a spoiler. We know what's coming up at the end, but... Okay. Hmm. What do I want to do? Well, first off, Jason Blood's going to come out. We'll use Oa to get an extra card. Here's Force Field. And here's Katana. I'm going to want Force Field back, that's for sure. 2. You know, let's start with this. Are you a villain? No. Are you superpower? Yes. Are you an equipment? Yes. And then, are you a hero? No. We'll leave you there, though. So I can gain an equipment of cost 5 or less. Unfortunately, they all cost 8 right now, so I can't do that. So we'll just do the 2 power. 4 power and play this. Draw a card. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, 12, 13 power. We'll use that to get Porthole to Nowhere back, leave us with 5 power, and that's that. That's that. Okay. I still need 1 more defense card. I've got 1 copy of Force Field here, but I might want to just get something else. So I think I'm going to use Kyle Rayner's ability with we've got a gray, a red, and an orange card. Discard our hand, get 5 new cards. Okay, and then we use Oa to get another card. All right, we're trying. Apocalypse, are you a villain? Yes. Metropolis, are you a superpower? Yes. Gotham, are you an equipment? No, we'll discard that. New Genesis, are you a hero? No, we'll leave you there and go Star Sapphire Power Ring. Get these 2 cards. Okay. Joker's Daughter is going to draw 2 cards. We're going to use Red Lantern Corps here is 3 power because we're going to destroy this punch with it. 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Look at this. Zaz, you can go to the bottom. We don't need you. 12, 8, and get a card from the destroyed pile. Probably get a defense card because we're about to destroy a bunch of them. So we'll just get Helmet of Fate for 1. So we're at 8 power now. We will copy the power of Frankenstein for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Definitely get Skeets for 8, leaving us with 9. And we'll use that to get Jason Blood. Only getting stronger here. Still, we're doing a pretty good game for a large deck. Definitely beneficial for Kyle Rayner. He works by having a large, diverse deck and moving through it quickly. So I'm very impressed with him so far. I don't normally consider him a real option, but the amount of things I can have in my deck that I don't have to sacrifice to keep a small, tight deck that I get to use often, it's really good to have him. Really good. So I just need another defense card. I could give it Black Orchid. I'd rather give it another copy of Katana, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use Kyle Rayner's ability. 3 cards, different colors. We got orange, blue, and yellow. That's going to be Kyle Rayner's ability to now draw 5 cards. And then Oa, ability to draw a 6 card. And then here's a Katana. And now we have to get rid of Jervis Tetch, but then that is the end of that particular crisis. So Starbolt, we'll just start with Starbolt. We'll go crazy, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. So goodbye Jervis Tetch, leaving us with 6 power. And that is the end of Abandon All Hope, because these are destroyed. So 6 power. We can put a, before we go any further, we'll go with this. Are you a villain? No. Are you an equipment? Yes. Are you a superpower? No. We'll discard you. And then, are you a hero? Yes. Okay. So again, we still have 6 power left over. 7, 8, 9, and +2 for all the rings floating around. 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 power, that's a lot. 18, 19. 20, 21. Goodbye to Blight, leaving us with what? 9? 9 power. We'll go ahead and buy Warrior Princess, leaving us with 3. We can put a hero on top of our deck. I'm going to put a defensive hero on top of our deck, like Black Orchid. Yep, Black Orchid it is. And then we got Savagery here, but I have no need to use it. We don't need Savagery. We're fine. Okay, so now we do have Black Orchid available to defend, which is really nice. We got 2 Crises and 2 villains left. We have Psychic Static. Put the top card of the main deck in the lineup. An additional card for the turn. When a superpower enters the lineup, put the top card of the main deck into the lineup. That's another one. Okay. Contribute 3 non-kick superpowers. 3 non-kick superpowers, huh? Johnny Quick. First appearance attack is each player discards 2 random cards. Players cannot draw cards during their turns. Now, this isn't during my turn, which is nice for this. This is like between turns. So, cat-like reflexes. When you are attacked, reveal this card. You may draw a card. And then Starbolt, or I'm sorry, then we'll defend with Black Orchid. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, reveal and draw the top card of your deck. Gain VPs equal to the VP value of the card you drew this way. Oh man, this is 0. That's terrible. That's terrible. Okay. Okay. Well, we have to get rid of superpowers, so you can have... Can't be kick. It's going to be non-kick. Well, here, 2 power from Starbolt, and we can destroy a card that costs 0, like this punch. Yeah, that punch is gone. So that's 2. 4 power. That's the end of Manhunter, which gets us another victory point. And you know what? We're just going to give all 3 superpowers up to just end this. You know what? No. What am I talking about? We're going to really need Starbolt if we're going to get rid of Psychic Static. We will give it cat-like reflexes. Still have 1 power left over. We get a 2nd power with this punch. We'll get Whirlwind out of there. I don't need Whirlwind. We got other ones floating around. I think the move is just to end this. That's 3 superpowers. That's the end of this crisis. We'll get them back if we need to, but I mean, it's always a good thing to clean out the deck a little bit. So we need 10 power now to end this. But before we end our turn, we're going to use our locations. Now, here's what's cool about that. We can't draw cards, but what we can do is look at them by using the ability and then discard them if we wish, if they're not the right type. So we can kind of set up at least 1 card for our next hand. So let's try this. We'll start with Apocalypse. Are you a villain? You are. We'll leave him there, I guess, because Brother Blood's 4 power of the 10 we'll need, so that's nice. New card comes out. Let's do this thing, right? That's good. This is really nice. Okay, 4 power from Brother Blood. 6 power from Shazam. We can look at this. 7, 8. Copy the power of Brother Blood to get the 12. That's the end of Johnny Quick. So that's 2 power left over. Draw a card. 6 power, get a card from the destroyed pile. It's going to be Strange Choice, maybe. but I'm thinking I want to get Soul Taker Sword so we can really start chopping things down, but it's definitely Starbolt. Starbolt's a pretty key player when you're going up against Crisis Mazah. So we're at 6 power. A 7 power will get us Mind Control Hat. And we'll try this. Are you a villain? We already did this, didn't we? I think we did. So we'll just leave it this turn. All right. We lost all of our Hero of the Futures, so all these defense cards are now useless, but I don't have a lot of destruction in this deck, so that's unfortunate. We have a new Crisis, though, so that hurt. I'll get this hand fully back to use soon, but that hurt. A City Destroyed. Put all locations in play and in the lineup, or in play and the destroyed pile into the lineup. Had to happen eventually, right? I don't think we destroyed any, but oh wait, we did destroy Nanda Prabhat. Okay. Now, when a location enters the lineup from the main deck, destroy 5 cards off the main deck. Contribute 3 locations. All right, and our new villain, it's Crisis Mazai. He's going to make us discard a random card at the beginning of our turn. We'll discard Warrior Princess. So we have to just buy as many locations as possible. So we'll go with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll spend the VP to get to 13, 14. That'll get us 5, 10, 14. That's 3 locations. We just need to get them through our deck now. I do want to buy, once we have all those locations, we'll start using Kyle Rayner's ability pretty heavily. I guess we can start now, though, because we're not going to buy, we'll buy them all quickly. So, in fact, yeah, we're just going to discard this hand. 5 new cards. Wait, what am I doing? I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First off, we have to put a card out for the turn. Second of all, we have to discard a card at the beginning of our turn for Crisis Mazah. Equipment. So we discarded an equipment. We still have the ability, though, to use Kyle Rayner's ability, so we will. We have it, so let's do it, right? Okay, I can work with this. 5 power, we'll look at these 2. Switch that up, put Hawk Girl on top. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll look at these 2. Put them both in our hand. 11, 12, 13. Put 2 punches in my hand, but I don't know that I have those anymore. Well, we got 1. So that's 14. 15, and I get +2 for other Manhunters, but I don't know that we have that either. We don't. So that's 15 power, though. That's enough to buy these 3 locations. We have 6 locations now in our deck. All right, so I'm not even going to look at this hand. I'm going to shuffle it up real quick. Discard a card for Crisis Mazah. It's another equipment. All right, we'll start here. 2, or do I want to? No, I've got a pretty strong hand here, so we can also buy things from the destroy pile now, which is nice. 2 power and +1 for all superpowers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power. 10. I think there's another one here. So, yep, that's 11, 12, 15, +2 for rings. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 power we have. 22 power. We'll buy this, bring us down to 15. So that's 15 power, and we can buy things from over here. We'll get another Manhunter for 3, bring us down to 12. Tempted to get another ring. Soul Taker Sword. Yeah, we're going to get that because we need to start cleaning this deck up before this runs out of time. So that's 8 power left over. I'm tempted to get this ring or Hero of the Future. We're going to go Hero of the Future because then we can start using some of these defense cards a little bit differently. They don't all become useless. So it's 8 power, minus that is 4, so we'll use Hawk Girl for 2. And that's that. That's a really good hand there, but it might take a while for us to get back to it. A new card comes out. We have to discard a random hand and a random card. That's a equipment again. All right, 1 power. 2 power, get a superpower into my hand. We know which one we want. 3, 4. Oh, come on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power. Plus 3 gets us the 14. We put a villain on top of our deck. Do Joker's Daughter, I think. Yeah, Joker's Daughter. Start moving through that deck. 14. I can put a hero on top of my deck or draw a card. We'll put... Any heroes that are useful here? Nothing here I really want. I guess we'll put World's Mightiest Mortal. Get a lot of power. No, I think we're gonna do Frankenstein. We don't really need his ability right now to get cards from the top of the main deck, but from the destroy pile, I mean. But the ability to spend VP on it is pretty useful. So we're at 14 power. We can spend 14, huh? We will get this power ring, bring us down to 9. We'll get the other Hero of the Future, bring us down to 5. Plastic Man, bring us down to 2. And that'll be that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to discard a random card. I'm hoping it's not the 2 I put on top of our deck. We put a Frankenstein there, as well as a Joker's Daughter. Both of them very useful. It's Joker's Daughter. Okay. Not a great hand. You know what? It's so not great, even with Frankenstein here, that we're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability. Discard this, get 5 new cards. All right, next hand. Ooh, we haven't played any cards yet. So what we can do is Whirlwind. Discard our hand and get 4 new cards. All right, so there are 7 locations in here. That's the good news. 7 locations. Plus, I bought Soul Taker Sword to destroy some stuff. We got some Hero of the Futures to make defenses a little more powerful. I would like to get a little destruction heavy, but it's just not picking up fast enough. 4 power here, huh? Well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can at least use that to get rid of Killer Croc. 4. I have 4 left over. Probably just going to pass on that. We'll get Plastic Man for that. Plastic Man's useful. Anything that copies another card is going to be useful, because then it's basically like having multiple copies of that card available to you. All right, new card comes out. This is enough that we can say, yeah, we're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability here, equipment, superpower, and villain. Discard them, get 5 new cards. I forgot to discard a random card. I might have forgot last turn too. Shoot. I'm not sure. It's an equipment. We still have enough to do the ability. You can have both of these locations. That's 2. 3 power, I can put a villain on top of my deck. Do we have... we have the fleas. Put the fleas there, sure. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodbye to Deadshot, leaving us with 4 power. Don't think there's anything I really want, though. I think I'd rather just move on now. Yeah, I want to use these cards now. I want to destroy useless ones in my deck. There's all sorts of things I want to do, but buying things isn't one of them. New card comes out, and we have to discard a random card. We'll discard this one. It's a hero. All right, Mind Control. Draw 2 cards. Level 7. That is our 3rd location. Boom. It's good news. Boom indeed. That's the end of a city destroyed. All right, 3 power here. 4, I think there was a Manhunter over here. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 power here. We're going to buy some of these back, I think. We'll get Nand Prabhat for 4, leaving us with 10. And we'll get Metropolis. Those locations will help. And they won't take up space in the deck, so that's good. Plus, if we discard a location right now for Crisis Mazah, he's going to be very cheap. So let's see what we got. Oh! There is 1 location in the destroyed pile, so he's only going to cost 15 power this turn. The number of turns I've had 25, 30 power. We're probably going to be fine. Oh, but I don't have 3 colors, so I can't use Kyle Rayner's ability. This isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's only going to cost 15, and we can't do it. No! 5 power, look at these 2. I'll put Starbolt on top. 6, we can put punches into our hand. Do we have them? I don't know if I do. We got 1 here. 7, 8, 9, 12 power when he only costs 15. That sucks. That's terrible. We'll get level 7 if this happens again. We'll be able to afford it for sure. What a crazy thing to happen. All right, new card comes out. Starbolt, we know that. All right, let's see what we got. It is an equipment. So he's going to cost 14, 15, 16, 17. 17's not bad. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 power. That's not bad. I've won with more expensive ones. But you know what? We're going to start our turn by saying, actually, do I have a useful enough hero that would be worth it? We're going to use Kyle Rayner's ability, discard 3 cards of different colors here, or reveal them, I mean, and get 5 new cards. All right, so this is what we got this turn. Let's start with Skeets, putting a hero on top of our deck, maybe Frankenstein. Maybe World's Mightiest Mortal's the way to go. Now we're going Frankenstein. Ooh, or Jason Blood. That actually might be better. Yeah, we're going to put Jason Blood on top of our deck via Skeets. I think that's what I want to do. Do I have a good enough villain over here to use for that, though? Yeah, we do. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, Joker's Daughter is going to draw 2 cards. Nightmare Nurse gets 2 power, and we can destroy a 0-cost card. So goodbye to this punch. That's just over. So 2 power. 6 power. 9 power. I can put a villain from my discard pile on top of my deck. Oh, you know what? When I made that plan, I was anticipating putting Joker's daughter up there, and I forgot that she was already over there. So you know what? We'll put Manhunter up, though. 10, 11, 12, 13. We'll buy Starbolt, leaving us with 8. Anything else we want to buy? Probably not. Nah, we're good here. We're good here. 8 power is not going to do it, obviously. All right, we'll keep going. We're almost there, though. I see no reason this should go too much longer. All right, we'll discard a hero, which means he's going to cost 14, 15, 16. I don't think there's a lot of heroes in here. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 power. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, yeah, we can do this. First off, Madame Xanadu. Now, Madame Xanadu, 2 power. The hero, we'll leave that there, yeah. 3, 4, I now get to play the, not yet. Sorry, 2 power. 3 power, count the Manhunters. Oh man escapes the Manhunters. All right, 4, 5. 5 power is all we got there. 6, 7, 8, and +2 for the rings over here. 9, 10. 11, 12. Come on, where are you? 13, 14. 15, 16. Now we're talking. 17, 18, play this. 19, and +1 for all the heroes in my discard pile. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I think it was like 23 or something. That's more than enough. We won. Crisis Mazah is defeated. Season 9, round 3 is over for me. I will take it. That was good. I really like Kyle Rayner's ability. I normally just ignore him. It's a constant thing where whenever he's an option, I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you know what? It allowed me to have a pretty large deck that I could move through quickly. It was incredible. I got a lot of strong hands out of his ability. In fact, I think I used it on most turns I was up against a villain and then won. It was very useful. Yeah, I liked it. And at the end, we won with only 4 cards. That's crazy. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing these all-stars, these top-ranked heroes, and against Crisis 3. Never had a problem once. Came pretty close in that second game where we were playing as Raven, but, it happens. It's still Crisis 3 at the end of the day. I really like this game. I really like it. I hope you do too. I hope you're enjoying the videos, the league, whatever it is that brought you here tonight. If you want to support those efforts, there's a few things you can do. Check out the Etsy store. You'll get things like the official league mat. We also have stickers and pins and all sorts of cool stuff. The pin's super cool, I think. That is all available right now on the Etsy store today. You can order it now. I'm waiting. It's ready to ship. It's yours. Could be. Anyway, so there's that. You can also get those things via the Patreon. If you back the Patreon, you'll get things like physical rewards like the stickers and the pin, but you also get things like mid-round results, sneak peeks of upcoming rounds, you get a members-only channel within the Discord, all sorts of stuff. I also run changes by the supporters more often than I do the rest of the group, where I'll be like, hey, I have this idea. What do y'all think? And then we'll kind of debate it in there. So that's something that's exclusive to backers. So check that out if you're interested. So thank you for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Oh, I do want to thank someone. That's right. We got to thank the Alex Show. The Alex Show is a member of the Solo Champions League. There we use Marvel Champions instead of the DC deck building game. Also a lot of fun. Check that out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing, everyone. Thank you for being patient when I was gone for the last month with my broken hand. It's been out of the cast since Tuesday, so I'm still trying to figure some stuff out, and there's still some motions I don't have full control over or full range in. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing, and I hope you're enjoying. Have a good weekend, everyone.